Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to another episode of the most offensive podcast ever. I'm Slimmy V, and today I am going to give you my take on Paul Pierce and the reason why he got fired. um, Let me just give you a brief history of Paul Pierce. He is a basketball legend. He has an NBA title with the Boston Celtics when he teamed up with Ray Allen, Kevin Garnett, and Rajon Rondo. Um, he went to numerous amount of other teams such as the Brooklyn Nets. He played with the Clippers. He also played, I believe, with the Washington Wizards, which was his last stint. And the old famous saying of Draymond Green saying things like, they don't love you like Kobe, which probably stuck in his head. But anyway, let me get to this. I got like a 2-minute video that I wanted to show. I'm going to post the full video on the description so you could just watch it and analyze it for yourself. So apparently in this video, before I show it to you, I'm just going to lay it out for you. It is a bachelor-ish type of event, party, chill vibe, smoke vibe. Don't know if you were smoking weed or anything like that. The strippers around, and they at a gambling table, and they gambling. I think they playing poker or whatever. So apparently this is what got him fired. I'm just gonna let you see it, but before I do, I'll let you to hit that like button. I would like you to hit that share button. Share it with 3 other people, right? 5 other people. Hit the notification bell so that way you're notified. Definitely please subscribe to my channel so that way you see all my videos. So without further ado, let me just go ahead and roll the film.
True brand coming out. We got Fire coming out. We got Terminator brand coming out. We investing. We doing big things. You might see me on the NBA team. So look, follow me, check me out. We're doing big things around here.
Get your first. How does he fall?
COVID, I got the shot. I got the shot, man. So if y'all got a chance to get the shot, y'all should get the shot. I got the shot, so
And he was in for half.
you know what I'm saying? Get the shot. Oh, it's on me?
Quarter to go.
Where I'm at?
Under the gun.
I'm under the gun. What should I do, y'all, with this hand under the gun? What do I? All right, what should I do under the gun? We call. Getting a neck massage from Bad Mariah. Oh my God. What are y'all talking about? Y'all hating. Stop hating. Everybody hating. Y'all hating. Yeah, I got that. But look, if they come on the flop, they in trouble. Man, if y'all want some original content, follow me, yo. I'm about to start bringing that original retirement content. I'm about to start the podcast. I'm about to start the YouTube channel. If y'all want to see some real exclusive of basketball after life, this is it. All them other, they not doing it like this. We check. We check. They not doing it like this. We're gonna give y'all exclusive content. We bet 100 each. This my hand. Boom. Okay, so what would y'all do with this? That's the hand.
Over there.
All right. So don't need to be redundant with the video. I showed you this section for a particular reason, okay? And Paul Pierce is somewhat of a celebrity. He knows what he's doing. He's not dumb. You know, he's smart. He is also known as the truth. Excuse me. I'm not even condoning this, This video that I'm doing on Paul Pierce, aka The Truth, is not a judgment video or anything like that. It's just to analyze the situation as to why he got fired. Now, the question would be, why would he record himself and incriminate himself in this way? If you watch the full video, you'll notice, number one, he's not married, okay? So he is nowhere in commitment with any other woman, okay? There's no exclusivity with any significant other. Number two, he said that he took the shot and is encouraging other people to take the shot. All right? So that's in that video. All right? So a lot of people probably say, oh, yo, you don't got no mask on. Yo, what are you doing with all these women? So those were his explanation. Now, ESPN, upon seeing this live video, I don't know how they got a hold of it or what happened. I'm pretty sure things get around. He is Paul Pierce. He is famous. He is a celebrity. Everyone in the basketball world knows him. ESPN fired Paul Pierce. And maybe many people say that he was fired because of this live video of him smoking, being around strippers, gambling, acting a fool, cussing on the video, and not having, good behavior, basically, right? Another thing I do want to say to you is this was on his off day. I don't know what the rules are with ESPN as to what your behavior should be like when you're off. Or do you always represent ESPN? Now, if you are an unknown person, I believe maybe you could get away with things like this. But Paul Pierce is such a brand that his face is connected with ESPN. So even if he's not wearing ESPN attire, brand name or anything like that, he's still a model for ESPN. So if he is seen doing this, it somehow connects to ESPN, okay? I'm speculating now. I'm not telling you this is what happened or this is how it is. I'm speculating. I'm just thinking along with y'all. Y'all could do some thinking with me. Comment below as to why do you think he recorded this? My suspicion as to why he recorded this is because as a celebrity and someone of his stature, okay, many celebrities throughout Hollywood and the sports world have had parties that have hookers, strippers, sex workers, gambling, smoking, snorting coke, right? So why am I saying all this? I'm saying all this to say that possibly he recorded himself to show people that these strippers were hired, were paid for, and they were not under the knife or being forced to do something that they didn't want to do. This is under their own volition. So in a way, by incriminating himself, he's also protecting himself from future Me Too's. Oh, we had this party one time and Paul Pierce and a couple of his boys, had us over here at this hotel and forced us to do things that we weren't forced to do. Now he got this video saying, look, they wanted to do this. They were hired. They were paid. Me and my boys were chilling, smoking, drinking, gambling. Nothing else is happening. That's it. We're not forcing anyone to do anything that they didn't want to do. That could have been the reason why he recorded this. That's bullet point number one, right? Number two, him and ESPN may have had an issue. Maybe he had his mind made up and said, you know what? They did me wrong. They did me dirty. I'm cutting them loose. And instead of writing a paper to indicate why he's infuriated, why he's upset or whatever with ESPN, he decided to record himself acting a fool, doing whatever he has to do, right? And so he knew they would fire him. And notice in the video that I just played, this 2-minute clip or whatever, he did state that he's working on things. He went through a list of the several stuff. He want to start a podcast, life after basketball, a YouTube channel. So the dude has plans. It looked like maybe the firing did not faze him at all. He didn't give no F's about it. He is going to move on, and probably ESPN is going to move on. Okay, so that's my other thought about it. Number 3, on ESPN's side, why did they let this go? Was it part of their contract that he cannot behave in this manner? That he cannot be seen on Instagram doing this type of stuff? I mean, common sense says, I don't think you should. But ESPN is also connected with NBA. That is in contract with China. And China allegedly has these camps where they have people doing things that they not supposed to do, violating human rights, allegedly. Okay, remember that Free Hong Kong thing that LeBron and other people were really kind of afraid to talk about? So it's kind of like they got rid of him, but they're not cutting China off. Think about that for 1 second. It's so easy for them to cut Paul Pierce because maybe he violated something, but ESPN is still connected to the NBA that's still connected to China that's having some human rights violation. Doesn't it make you question this whole thing? Now, I don't condone what Paul Pierce is doing. That's not a type of lifestyle I'll have even if I was single. But again, I'm not judging him on that. That's him. He do what he want to do. Live your best life. You know, stripper lives matter. Whatever, right? I'm not judging them. Many of them probably are trying to pay off their debts, schools and stuff like that. So I don't know what they're doing, why they do what they do. We can't question that, or we know it's not for us to judge. That's their life, right? Though I would not want my nieces or if I had daughters to do this type of stuff, right? That's just me. That's just my opinion. I should not be, punched in the face or thrown down on the floor for my opinion. Okay? But saying all this, you heard my bullet point number 1 was I think Paul Pierce was recording this because he didn't want future Me Too's. He's showing them in the light like they wanted to do this. Number 2, he was going to quit. Some beef happened between him and ESPN, and he didn't give 2 F's, and he's like, you know what, screw it. I got plans to do a podcast. I got plans to do a YouTube channel or whatever, right? And number 3, ESPN letting him go. It's sort of like what are you guys doing? Is it in your contract to let it go? I don't know. I didn't hear what other analysts had to say about this. I don't even know if they commented on this. But anyway, that's my take on Paul Pierce and his wild Instagram. The truth. Going live and going wild. That's a wild dude right there. Damn. So what do you think about what I said? Please comment below. Let's converse about this. Use your common sense. Ask the proper questions. Analyze this in a different perspective than other people would. Is there something that maybe I should have said that I didn't say? Comment below. All right, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell so that when I drop a video, you get notified, okay? If you're not offended, you probably wasn't listening. I'm Slimmy V, and this is the most offensive podcast ever. God bless, stress less, and let Yahweh give you rest. I'm out. Peace.